But the baby itself and the creation of life within you is never negative or derogatory. But we associate the experience and the biology that is shifting in us with what's going on externally around us and the people that abandon us, and we think, okay, the whole thing is fucked up, the whole thing is negative. And there's nothing derogatory and negative at all about a baby growing in your womb, and you have to learn. If you're going to keep that baby, you're going to eat properly, you're going to take your prenatal vitamins, you're going to have your time for meditation and prayer, you're going to have your time for, I don't care if you have to go out in the damn yard and just let out a blood-curdling scream. I don't care if you have to punch a punching bag, you have to kick something, you have to tap up some shit to get that negative energy out of you and not direct it towards that pregnancy and that baby, then that's what you need to do, because you got to learn how to break up what you are dealing with and not push everything together and say everything is going on, everything is connected, everything is the same, because that is a very spiritual, sexual, sacred union and experience that you have going on within you. You have just merged with another being, a spiritual being that has come down here that asked you for permission to come into your womb and reanimate itself in the third dimensional realm. This child, a lot of us say we don't want babies, we didn't want to get pregnant, but we have to realize, because we are the creatrix, I keep telling y'all, women in vagina power and the female womb gender is the creator. We create everything, things that we like, things that we say we don't like, things that we want, things that we say we don't want, how does baby have. Subconsciously, we make agreements to bring life here. So women that never have babies, they've subconsciously made an agreement saying, I don't want any. Even though they might cry all day and pray and say, I want a baby, I'll do anything to have a baby. Subconsciously, there's something else going on that you don't consciously remember. Some kind of agreement you made, you can't bring them babies in here, especially if nothing is wrong with you, nothing physically wrong with you. Subconsciously, we have agreements to bring souls in. And subconsciously, we have an agreement to bring a certain amount of souls in. Like one of my friends, a psychic, Chris Miller, that was on the show a few weeks ago reading everybody. Chris has 5 children. I think she has 1 or 2 sets of twins. Now, I think her grandmama had 20 children. And Chris said she didn't want 20 children. But she ended up having 5 children, and they were not planned. She was not expecting to be pregnant and find out this one baby is 2. But she knows, and she will tell you, that this is a previous reincarnation agreement that she had with these souls. She had to bring these 5 souls in. Yes, it's been difficult because of 2 husbands. Now, that's a different thing. They chose not to be there, and they wasn't shit. But they helped her facilitate her agreement with those 5 souls to bring those 5 babies into this lifetime, because they knew her before, they had been with her before, and they wanted to reincarnate to come and, like she said, drive her crazy again in the form of her children in the third dimensional realm. So that's why I'm saying that you have to learn to see this differently, because that's what I had to do. The experience was so painful, I had to not think so much about how bad it was to be rejected and turned on by everybody, including the baby daddy, because there were some times my baby started to kick, and every time the baby would kick, I would think about his father. And I would always think about him every day, every night. My mind was constantly filled with the baby daddy, because he had illuminated me with his seed. And it might not impact all women that way, but I don't know why it really, really fucks with me. And there was not one moment in the day or not one moment in the night I had to get up. I couldn't see my feet because my stomach was so big. So when I look at my stomach and the baby in there, I'm thinking about the baby daddy. When the baby moves, I'm thinking about the baby daddy. When I'm at the hospital by myself, I'm thinking about the baby daddy. So this was constantly going through my mind. I could not shake him. I felt his energy all on me. And when women are pregnant, whoever impregnates you, their energy illuminates your whole body. It starts to electrify your whole cells because their energy and their sperm has now become one with yours. Although you are afraid, although you are scared, although you are angry, although he ain't no good, although he don't want to be there for you, although he don't want no baby, he say he ain't going to give you shit, he ain't going to buy you no damn milk. You are still pulsating with that sperm energy that he dropped off in your womb. He dropped off into your incubator, because that's what our body is. The vagina, mind, and the uterus is a divine incubator. So it replicates rapidly everything that's dropped off in there. That's why we got to be careful what we let be dropped off in there. That's why I said once this shit happened to me, it wasn't going to happen no damn more. That's why I got only one goddamn child, because I said, well, nobody going to pull that shit on me no more. If I had a baby, it was going to be because I wanted one. And next time, if I have one, I'm going to pick the dick, the sperm, and every damn thing. It's going to be on my goddamn term. Ain't nobody going to fuck me and jack me up and leave me with nothing. See, that is what women don't know. When we get pregnant and we young like that, and we get caught up like that, and then we sit up there crying about that shit, and we carrying this man, now we carrying this man's whole spirit. This man's spirit done embodied us. So from the head to our feet, we got this man's energy and his soul all over us. His whole consciousness is all over our body. We actually walking with several souls inside of us. You got your soul, you got that baby soul, and you got that man's soul all on your body. And we not even talking. You don't even know you walking with it. So how can you help but not think about the son of a bitch? You can't help but think about him, because he is all in each cell and in your body, and they're moving through your bloodstream. Them hormones that are moving through your bloodstream that are responsible for that baby being there and develop, because you have to have balance to even carry a baby. Your hormones have to be balanced. That's why so many women can't carry no damn baby. They get pregnant and then them babies fall out of their damn pussy. They fall out of the uterus, fall through the cervix, because their womb can't hold them babies. See, y'all don't realize the miracle and the power that you have within you to not be able to only receive a man's sperm, but then have the chemical composition of that sperm allow that egg to open, because, you know, eggs, we don't open up for every man's sperm. Just like every woman's vagina don't receive every man's penis. So some of them sperm are not allowed to penetrate that egg. That's why a lot of them die and fall out. They be bumping and bumping up against that energetic field of that egg, and that egg won't let them in. Some of them sperm can't get through there. And then it's the right one come through there, and that egg, when that sperm head hit it, that egg will open up and allow the sperm to come through. But once it comes through and fertilizes the egg, that's not the end of it. That is just the beginning. Because as the egg starts to divide, your uterus has to be able to have the chemical composition in there and the nourishment in there for that egg to be able to burrow down inside of that uterine wall, just like it's burrowing down into a pillow, and hold it there as it grows. And if that uterus can't hold that egg, let it burrow down in there, start nourishing that egg will die and come right out of there like a menstrual. That's when the women had them miscarriages. So you have to start looking at the mental, emotional, spiritual, and psychological dynamic of carrying a baby, having it develop and stick and hold in your womb. Because that's one thing the lady asked me. She's like, how can I get over this? Why I think about it? I said, it's normal. What you're going through is normal, but it's controlling you right now because you are giving him the power. You are giving him the control. You think that you're letting him manipulate you, and you're letting the situation manipulate you because you feel powerless, because you're sitting up there with a big stomach and he gone. It looks like he's the one that has control here, and he calls the shots. And you feel like since he left, you don't have no power no more. You feel helpless and vulnerable when you always had the power, and you have the power right now, and you're standing in the power because you are the one with the womb. Do you hear me?